What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me here today on this Tuesday, January the 31st. Wow, 1 month through 2023 already for another metallic episode of Music of Destruction coming to you from the MOD Crypt. Hope you love the new set. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend for doing this for me. I really appreciate it. As always, bringing you the best in metal-related content right here on YouTube on one of the only metal channels you need. Check out Metal Ben's Chronicles, Thralls of Metal, Ken's Death Metal Crypt, and many more. If you missed anything in the past week, I want you to click the eye right now, bring down the menu, everything you need to get caught up is there. I'd really appreciate it. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that notification bell. Very active channel. You're going to know when I post new videos if you turn on that fucking bell, so make sure that you do that. I want to welcome you guys once again to Album Review Tuesdays here on the channel. Tonight we're going deep into the underground, into Seattle, Washington, for a look at some sick maniacs that are obviously into nothing but rotting, putrid, morbid decay with Decaying Crypt, the demo from 2021, which was released in 2021 on the legendary Rotted Life Records, which I highly recommend ordering from. And the reason you can't see the cassette is because it's green, and of course I have the green screen chroma key, but I'm going to show you guys the artwork. I believe I did this on the Decaying Crypt versus Syncophanate video, but that's fine, doesn't matter. Look at that awesome cassette cosmetics. I love Rotted Life, man. This label is awesome. I recommend checking out a lot of the bands on Rotted Life because their roster is filled with absolutely disgusting, vile death metal and a lot of death doom, and I think they're fucking an incredible label. So Jason, thank you for getting my address right and sending the cassette to the right address. All I had to do was reach out to Rotted Life. They had the wrong shipping address and I changed it. Cassette came, so thank you, Jason of Rotted Life. I appreciate your attention to detail. Now, no one knows for sure when Decaying Crypt formed, as I cannot find a lot of information on them, and I'm going to guess it was sometime around 2020, maybe 2019. And Decaying Crypt plays some really nasty, disgusting, morbid death metal here with a lot of decay and rot. There's a lot of doom metal in here as well, and of course, a properly nasty, putrid production to match. Now, this, of course, works to the band's advantage, and I was immediately impressed when hearing these guys. Bought the tape immediately from Rotted Life right after the fact. So for the lineup, we have RD on bass, SW on drums, CB on guitars, and LH doing the vocals. So let's get into this review. I'm really excited for this one. Now, the album opens up with a really intriguing, dark, cavernous, atmospheric piece called The Intro, obviously, with some thunder and rain sounds, and you got some really dark keyboards that immediately lets you know that you're in for some dark, cavernous death doom. Clocks in at just 1 minute, but it's effective for preparing you for the vicious onslaught of the rest of the album. Next up, we've got Spire of Barbaric Sub-Existence. This track wastes no time at all, literally sonically assaulting you with churning, driving fast, visceral guitar work, cacophonic blast beats, all beneath a vile, filth-ridden production. Now, the vocals come in like a demonic, untamed force from far beyond the abyss, sets in underneath your flesh, rotting you from the inside out as it corrodes your organs with its acidic bile and bone-crushing heaviness, with deep, dark corridors of decay within the bowels of the earth. Now, the sonic intensity of this track annihilates all light and hope whilst colliding back and folding into slower, doom-ridden sections that drip with atmospheric despair and dread of the reality of death that sets in. And this is an incredible opener to get this album started. Next up, we have Turn to Ash, and if you ever wanted to know or feel what that exact phrase might sound like, well, look no further, because you definitely have it here, as the pressure of the crushing guitar work and skull-pummeling drums go into overdrive to literally pound you into ash with some brilliant double bass and blasting, driving rhythm sections, coupled with a chaotic blast beat that eviscerates and grinds you into nothing but dust and ash. Now, as the cavernous vocals continue to build and terrify, they drive the soul deep into depraved madness of death's grip that is soaked in morbid despair and hopeless abandonment. As the intensity builds and subsides, it creates a very uneasy, disturbing atmosphere and a feeling of genuine terror with a lot of unease. However, amidst all this, it still manages to form into something fascinating and tangible, albeit the chaotic framework that would suggest otherwise. Alright, so let's check out some Decaying Crypt here on MOD. Enjoy. And guys, we are back, and yeah, an absolutely sick fucking track, is it not? Yes, it is. Now, next up, we have Hallways of Catatonia, and as if this album wasn't already bone-crushing enough, right? Well, this one starts off like a wrecking ball crashing into your body and slowly crushing you slowly into nothing but a battered pile of bones, blood, and guts. The despair-filled dread of rotting, vile death and morbid decay really ebbs its way into your psyche on this track, as this one really slows down quite a bit into a progressively faster driving, brutal, visceral attack on your entire being. Now, the vocals are extremely cavernous and literally inhuman, as it drives you mad and breaks down all of your fragilities and drives you deeper into pits of madness, and its soul-crushing, doom-laden guitar work and despair-filled atmospheric passages will leave you completely breathless, longing for death. This is another sick track. Now, closing out the album, we have Retching Hellscape, and I don't know about you guys, but with a title like this, you have to wonder how much more deep this cavernous crypt goes. The track soars in with some high guitars and lower soul-crushing brutality against instant blast beats of furious intensity that creates whirlwinds of bombastic destruction and mayhem that deeply infects you with its poisonous, wretched, disease-ridden brutality and aggression. And what I really love about this, no technicality whatsoever. I mean, DM does not need to be fucking technical at all. Anyway, guys, this one howls with demonic, abysmal vocals and a churning, nauseating, despair-filled riff pattern which echoes through chasms of doom metal with black, abysmal soundscapes that combine with the intense speed of death metal's ferocity and brutality pounding aggression, as this one is equal parts brutal and crushing at the same time. The double bass drumming here is of course on point, as well as everything that fits together makes a cohesive sound, and it's absolutely a marvel to behold, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This is some sick death doom with that old school underground intolerance, which is exactly why it fits this channel. The final verdict for Decaying Crypt Demo 2021, or MMXXI, is getting a 10 out of 10, man. This is exactly what I look for in my death doom. Although I'd say this is more death metal, there are doom metal parts, but I mean, it's Rotted Life Records, man. This fucking label is flawless, okay? Everything on their roster is just fucking amazing. Hail the fucking underground. All right, guys, there you have it. Another album review in the books here on the channel. I hope you enjoyed the premiere. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Merchandise available on the homepage. Click the store tab. There's some great designs. We're going to be coming up with some new ones. Janelle did some of them. I did some of them, so thank you very much. Join the channel right now. Become an MOD Elite. You get amazing perks for just $2.49 for your first month. $4.99 thereafter. PayPal or all major credit cards are accepted. Hit the join button. You get access to exclusive content like the Seed podcasts, review requests within reason, banner interviews, and promotions. Holocaust and Cadaver Right going to be interviewed on the channel this year, and much more. Members only live streams, the Crypt Underground Metal Radio Show as well, and collaborations. Going to be collaborating with Metal Ben's Chronicles coming up here tonight, actually. So there's another review coming out here on the channel today. So yeah, have an awesome night, guys. We will see you for that review and Album Ranking Wednesdays. Hails.